through my soul, cries without a sound. Memories weigh so deeply, like stones upon my heart. Hidden wounds are louder than the words that I can say. The masks I used to wear no longer seem to stay. Where fear once told me I had reached my very end, I feel you walking closely, nearer than a friend. Every tear that's falling, you already know by name. And in the dust of all my past, your hand still finds my pain. See, oh Lord, what no one else can see in me. Touch the places where the trauma won't let me be. Bring to light the shadows that I'm afraid to face. Breathe new life into this desert I have made. Take the weight I cannot carry anymore. Heal the scars I'm frightened to confess before. If I lose you, nothing in me makes sense at all. Come and be my everything when I fall. Even broken, I give you what remains of me. Among the pieces, your presence is the start, not the end to see. When I collapse, your grace becomes the hand that's holding mine. From my valley, you build an altar, a place to heal in time. Though weeping lasts the night and pain declares it's through, your voice lifts up the weary in a father's warm embrace too. There are pains no one sees, memories that imprison the soul in hidden places. But heaven is not afraid of the depth of our tears. The Lord enters exactly there, where the heart feels unworthy, stained and too small. He does not trample the fallen. He kneels beside them, embraces them, lifts them up, and heals from within. And while everything seems out of control, He is writing a new beginning upon the ruins. It is not the end. On the ground, grace finds you, and from that very place, it begins to raise you in love. Cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be shaken. Even broken, I give you what remains of me. Among the pieces, your presence is the start, not the end to see. When I collapse, your grace becomes the hand that's holding mine. From my valley, you build an altar, a place to heal in time. Though weeping lasts the night and pain declares it's through, your voice lifts up the weary in a father's warm embrace too. I speak this over my life, I will rise again. In your word I find the strength to start anew within. What was once a wound becomes a story. On your altar stands where there once was death. Your breath revives these lands. Nothing's lost if I still hear you call my name. Whether low or lifted high, you will not leave me the same. From the dust of my soul, you gather all that still remains. You turn crying into rivers, overflowing with your grace. When my limits bring me down and show me who I am, your love lifts me still comes to find me. Among the ancient guilts I learned to hide so quietly. Every stumbling step revealed the truth inside my chest. So in need of help and healing, so confused and unimpressed. I saw castles made of image crumble quickly in the breeze. In the smile I kept pretending no longer hides what's underneath. When everything around me says it's far too late to start again, I feel your tender mercy calling me back home within. See, oh Lord, the inner chaos I've tried so hard to hide, the choices that I made while walking far from your design. Touch the deepest roots that still insist on holding tight. Show the lies I keep protecting, keeping them from light. Take away the desperation I refuse to bring to you. Carry off the fear that keeps me from letting your hand through. If you must undo the plans that never came from your own ground, shape the vessel though it's broken, where your grace and touch are found. When my strength fails again and I feel myself give way, your hand sustains me gently, even before I pray. From the lowest point you build a place for me to rise, trading ashes for new promise every time I fall or cry. If my weakness shouts reminders of who I used to be, your presence comes rewriting all into a brand new melody. Maybe the heart no longer believes it can stand again. The falls repeat. Shame whispers that trying once more is pointless, and the soul grows used to living collapsed on the inside. But the Lord does not walk away from this scene. He comes close to the weariness. He bends toward the hidden tears, and he sees what no one else could even bear to hear. Instead of pointing a finger, he extends a hand. Instead of condemnation, he releases healing. He turns the ground that looked like the end into a meeting place, where grace lives slowly but securely, the son and daughter who believed they had been forgotten. Though he may fall, he will not be cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. When my strength fails again and I feel myself give away, your hand sustains me gently, even before I pray. From the lowest point you build a place for me to rise, trading ashes for new promise every time I fall or cry. If my weakness shouts reminders of who I used to be, your presence comes rewriting all into a brand new melody. I declare over the fall, it will not define my end. Your compassion pulls me upward from emotional descent. Every mark within my story, you transform into an altar bright, where the pain that once restrained me turns to worship in your light. Even lying on the ground, I hear you calling me to live, and inside your steady hands I find the strength to not give in. When the ground feels like the only place that I belong, your love descends